on, guys? Butcher Bill Daily here, back again with another one. And today, we're going to do some more stuff with the Eclipse. You guys can see I already started the process, getting ready to take it off. I decided to start recording before I did. I am getting attacked by freaking bugs. Alright, so I'm going to try to take the spoiler off, get that all detached, and then I have a spoiler up there that I want to test fit. I know it's too big, but I might try to custom fabricate it. Might not be a smart idea, but we're gonna try it. You know, worst case scenario, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, so I'm gonna get those removed. I want to show you guys something I did in here because I did do some modifying in the interior. I kind of just did that for myself. It was one of those moments of sometimes you just gotta stop and do things just for yourself and not worry about the camera, not worry about this, not worry about that. So I did it for me just because I thought it looked cool. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. If you don't like it, tough crap. It's meant for me. So maybe someday I'll make a build off of what you guys pick only. But at this moment, I really have no viewers, barely any subscribers, so I'm pretty much just making some videos for myself, which is fine. I like looking back on these and seeing them. It's kind of nice. Just hopefully one day people actually enjoy it too. Who knows? Maybe they don't, maybe they do. Maybe I'm just one of those accounts that's on YouTube with no views and is never known about, but be that as it may. So let me show you guys what I did in here, and then we'll get on to the spoiler and we'll go from there. So let's check that out. So you guys know I put those in there. I still have to get that set up. We'll do that in another video, or this one depending on how long it is. So one of the things, finally got the shift boot in there. Kind of a, I guess you could say getaway 3M tape, but it works. I've been doing some stuff with here, sealing things off. So I've got a couple steering wheel pieces right there. Those gauges don't actually work. Call it rice all you want. I just did it for the aesthetics. It just looks cool. Turn the headlights on, they turn on with it. And then those, as you can see, I also have some more gauges there. Voltmeter reads when I actually turn on the headlights, tells me what the volts are coming from there. Oil doesn't work right now. Some point I'd like to actually make it work. So at some point all these would be cool to make work, but for now it's for aesthetics and pleasing myself. So I cut out the vents. I didn't really come out, I removed them. Simple little mod, you can actually buy adapters for it, but I made it myself. But yeah, it's now the purple when I turn it on. I think it's really cool, I really enjoy it. You may not, and that's completely okay. But like I said, I hate where I live sometimes because there's a train literally. And I point to right there, I mean, if I walk 20 more feet forward, I can almost guarantee I can potentially hit it with a rock. So, yeah. If you guys don't like it, that's fine. It's for me. I got some more things I'm going to do with the airbag soon. I'm going to make my own custom tray like what people have aftermarket because the airbag doesn't even work anyway. So, well, we die like real men. So, we'll do that. So I'm going to get the spoiler off and then I'll come back to you guys. So, give me just a moment for that. Alright, surprisingly guys, for the first time ever, that did not actually take too long. There's one bolt I still have to get removed, but I'm testing stuff before I fully go through with this. So let me close it a little bit. Try not to do this, but I'll close it all the way and then we'll go from there. So, this is what it looks like, guys. It is filthy, it's cleaned up, but I don't know, kind of digging. Sorry, big vehicle went by, and there's been a strand of break-ins around here, so that little thing right there is gonna hopefully stop anyone if they come to my yard, but who knows. Yeah, I kind of forgot where I left off. Sorry, my mother just pulled into the driveway and chatted with me for a minute there, so anyway, like I said, we got it taken off. Decided to reopen it back up a little bit so it's ready to go. I need to clean all this off at some point before I do. I gotta get these damn gaskets off, seal all that off, because apparently the manufacturers went hella heavy on everything to make it stick. So yeah, we gotta work that out. But what I have in mind, bear with me, this might be really dumb, but I don't care. Had it forever. I haven't used it on anything else. We'll see how it works. Right here I have a Toyota Celica spoiler. You know, the ones that kind of look like Supras. I miss that car, but it is what it is. What I'm thinking about doing is cutting it down a little bit. Like cutting the center out. If you guys have seen B is for Build, he does the same thing with the R35. So, you know, little bit different. But I mean, if it's possible with a car, it's possible with a spoiler. So thinking, because that's about how wide it sits, which means it oversits on the trunk. So temporarily, until I get a better spoiler for it, I'm going to cut some of it out and then get it to fit on there. You know, get some brackets and stuff, Bondo, this is cracked so it's fitted in. And yeah, I'm gonna try that. Bear with me on it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm gonna start cutting that. I guess we'll just see what happens, right? All right, so there it is. You guys haven't seen this in a while. I also just found it while cleaning out the garage. So that's the point. Anyway, so I started on the spoiler thing. Might be possible, but at the moment I don't have enough resources to make it fully possible. I started cutting it, got down to the right size. Now's the next step of just making it work. But that's for a different time. For now, I need to clean this up, all of that. So I'm gonna figure out what I can use to clean it. And you guys actually get to see a time lapse of me doing it. So set you down for that and let's get to it. Alright, hopefully time lapse turned out pretty good. As you see, it's a lot cleaner than it was before. You know, it's not 100%. At least now, if we close it and drive off like that, it'll look better. Give or take the thousands of holes that are in it. We have to figure out how we're going to take care of that soon. But progress is progress. That's the important part. So I think soon we're going to focus on just trying to fill those in. Hope for the best on that. Not fully sure how I'm going to do it, but probably Bondo or something in the end of it. Yeah. Who knows, I might even put the stock thing back on, but not for a while. I kind of like the way it looks, so we're going to go with it. So yeah. So real quick before I go in, guys, we'll continue some more stuff in this video, but I figured I'd give you guys a little idea of what the car kind of looks like at night. So why not, right? And this might even help a little more. That is the cockpit view I am seeing at night while I drive this thing. It's still saying 40 because that's all it's going to say until I get that. Trust me, guys, we're going to do that soon. Might even be in this video, so stay tuned for that. But I just love it, even if half of them don't work. Just realized I spoke to the camera for the last minute there after recording that last shot. I turned the lights on, put the spare key away. But yeah, basically what I was saying in it is, at the end of the day, I like it. You know, if you guys don't like it, it is what it is. Kind of like it, you know, in this car community anymore now, all people do is complain and make fun of other people's builds. When in reality, at this point, you just get over it. If it's not your build, don't get mad about it. You know, like I always say at the end of my videos, whether it's Toyota Prius, Nissan Skyline, you're the one who worked on it. If you bought it, granted I got this car for free, that's besides the point, but at the end of the day, once I register in my name, that means it's my car. What I say goes. You know, might ask for help on some things here and there, but you know, my hair's all nasty, so I need to get a shower in tonight. But yeah, at the end of the day, I love it. I'm enjoying it. If I don't like it, I'll change it up, or I'll ask you guys what I should do next. But till then, this is the way it looks right now, and I'm gonna keep it that way for a bit. So one more time on the pinkish purple headlight, or gauges, that's the word. All right, I'm going to rest, guys. Tomorrow, or whenever I pick up the video next, it'll be in a second or two for you, but for me, it's whenever I feel like picking it up. We will tackle the wiring. It really doesn't take much. Honestly, all I have to do is stretch this video out as long as possible, apparently. I gotta take this, clamp it up, cut the hose, which is why I've been taking so long, because I either want to get a bucket or get outside. So I'm gonna drain a lot of coolant. Instead of flushing it, I'm just gonna cut the hose. You cut a space big enough for this part so that you can plug the two pieces of hose into here, clamp it off, and then in the top right here, that little hole, I'm going to run this, and this end will go into the thing. I won't get into full detail until I'm doing it, but basically connect all that together, and then really all you gotta do to power it is green wire that comes out of the gauge, and then a negative wire to the battery or somewhere with a good connection, and then you should get accurate readings. Now, it's still gonna be good, and at least I'll get moving numbers. If I see that thing skyrocketing and stays skyrocketing, and say the gauge on my dash gives out, then I know. Normally, you really don't need to do this unless your water temp OEM gauge cuts out, but I honestly don't know if that thing fully works. I think it does, seems to read accurately, but sometimes you never know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll see you guys in a second whenever I feel like jumping onto it from me. I may even come out later tonight and do it. Probably not though. Yeah, probably not. So yeah, see you guys then. Let's get to it. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I'm acting like it's the end of the video. It's not. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, it's many days later. I'm not even kidding. I've literally recorded one or two other videos after this. So if you see anything new that pops up that you don't remember seeing in the beginning of this video, that might be why. But anyway, we are going to finally do it. I don't know how long the rest of the video's been already to begin with, so yeah. I don't remember how I left it off. I should probably check, but either way, okay, it's getting ready to storm. Let me close the garage door in a sec. Sorry, apparently this is one of those nights where the storm wants to come in kind of hard and windy, so I had to close the garage door, and the thing's way too loud to keep doing it with the video rolling. So, alright, we are going to finally finish up the... Man, I'm all over the place today, aren't I, with being able to not speak. We are going to finish up the water temp gauge. So, I just need to basically just wire it up. It's really not going to be that hard. It'll take like 2 minutes, even though a part of it will take longer. Let's be honest, it usually always does for me for some reason. But yes, we are going to finally finish that up. So let me go ahead and remove the piping, and I guess we'll go from there. Alright, now that we've got it cut off, well, not cut off, we got it removed, so that's good. Next thing we want to do is basically cut what we need to for the thing to go on, so let's do that. So sorry if you guys can't see me very well, or in the face at least. I'm just trying to get it set up better for you. Alright, so like I said, I just want to get you guys positioned a little better so you can see what I'm doing more. So one of the main things is to just get this out of the baggie. Try to test this up and see how well she fits. Oh yeah, perfect. Thank goodness. This was meant for a totally different car, so that's why I'm just kind of like, will this actually work though? But it will, so that's good. So you just want to find a spot where you're pretty comfortable with cutting into it. Then you want to get like a marker or something. For now, I'm just going to use a razor blade. Just kind of mark somewhat where I want it to go. A little bit less is always better. It's always good to have too much and to not have not enough instead of not enough. Yep, that's the words I meant to say. And you're just literally gonna cut it. I need to find something with a handle, so let me just come back to you on that. Alright, boom, clean cut with the razor blade. Definitely didn't use that because it was all I had laying around. Definitely not. Clean cut. Just don't look at it closely, you know. Definitely don't pay attention as I clean up these cuts. Alright, on the reel though, guys. Here it is, basically ready to go. believe, yeah, something like that. Let me go test fit it. Alright, now that we've Alright, now that we've got it cut out, everything's ready to go on. Basically, just simple as it sounds, just put it together. Something like that. Then you get the connectors that it provides. You end up taking everything back off because you totally forgot they had to do that. Then you put them on. So let me just do that real quick. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've got it on good and tight. So the next step is to take your test piece, basically, which is this. I actually don't know what it's called. You just put it in, thread in it. Actually, yeah, I don't have any of the stuff. So we'll see if it doesn't leak or anything. I don't have the stuff I'm supposed to have. But technically you would get some, I forget what the name, Teflon tape or something, I believe is what it's called. You get it, put it on so that way it keeps out leaks. Sorry if you hear rain above me, it's stormy now, like I said. I will then show you what you want to do next after this. Okay, I have it on about as tight as I can. So what you're going to want to do next, and I'll do it in a second, is you have a green cable that comes from your gauge. It's going to get wired onto this. You know, you're going to lift all this up, wrap it around it, tighten it down, blah, blah. Don't mind my nails, I know I need to cut them. I lost the fingernail clippers. And then you're going to take another cable or another cord and run it from this screw to a nice ground, or what I just usually end up doing anyway is a negative port of your battery. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so I've actually got it on now. So before I even do any of that stuff and worry about even anything like that, what I am going to do first is actually just going to test it. I just want to make sure that it in fact will even work without leaking. So let me do that real quick. Real quick, what I'm checking for leaks is anything to come out of these wells that I have right here or out of right here. Out of right here, if it's just tiny dribble to whatever, I'll figure that out later, but I want to make sure I'm not leaking coolant everywhere because I don't need to overheat. So let's check that real quick, yeah? Alright, let's start her up. Alright, let's go check it out. Don't mind that. That's literally the old coolant burning off. So that's gonna happen. However, I'm not seeing anything around right here, so that's good. We also obviously gotta wait till it warms up a little bit till it gets operating time, so it needs a push coolant. But off the initial start, I'm not seeing anything, so that's good. So we'll wire everything up and then go from there. So let's go and do that. Alright, so again, don't mind the rain. It feels like it got even louder. But as you can see, I got it wired up. There's the wire in there. Wired up to the green wire and then wired up to the negative battery. Literally not going to leave it like that. I'm going to clean up right after. I just wanted to basically test to make sure that all of this actually still works the right way and that, well, the battery or that the thing isn't gonna leak. So let's test and find out. So basically there's not much to do waiting, so I'll pick it back up once we see if the temp moves or not. So just give me a moment from there. There we go, guys. The water temp is now moving up, so we will just see where it gets to. Basically all I wanted was to know that the temp numbers were gonna move up or down. So now that we see that it actually is reading, that is basically all we really need to do for that part. So I'm gonna go clean it up in the engine bay and then we'll go from there. So okay, I guess I'll show you guys what it looks like a little more cleaned up. So a day or two later, I totally forgot to shoot an outro for it and show the bay. Basically all I do is I just hid the wire a little better. But yeah, everything's working great. I've been driving it for the last day or two. Seems to be working good. Tiny bit of leak at the top, so I just gotta get the Teflon tape for that. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. It got a little longer than I meant for it to, but hope you guys enjoyed. As always, smash the like button, hit the bell notification so you never miss a new video. Hit subscribe, comment, tell me what you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.